What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to talk about how to strengthen your grips for Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, all right? So check it out. So, when getting into grappling, one thing you're going to learn right away is that grips are important. Another thing you're going to learn is how weak your grips really are. Very rarely does anyone come into jiu-jitsu with solid grips right off the bat, because even if you do have some grip strength, you don't have the kind of grip strength that you need for jiu-jitsu as far as like the tugging and all that stuff. So, it's important to learn different ways to strengthen that on the side. Now, you can definitely just roll and drill and grapple, and you will develop your grip strength through those means. But it never hurts to do a little extra to improve your abilities as a grappler. When I first started, the big thing was like pull-ups, but not just pull-ups on a bar. Throwing your gi over the bar and grabbing your gi or a towel and doing pull-ups like that. My first couple professors were really big on that and actually had us do that quite a bit. I don't do that anymore. I have told my students about it, so I do see some of my students do it from time to time, but I've kind of I've gone away from that completely, actually. But it is still a great means of working your grip, and especially grabbing, using the gi. The gi will not tear, that's how they're made. And it just gets you familiar with that type of gripping that material and holding on to it while pulling your entire body weight. So, that's some old school stuff right there. You can definitely use that. The next thing is kettlebells, guys. Like, get into training with kettlebells. Get familiar with them, learn how to work out with them, and add them to your strength training routine. And if you don't have a strength training routine, get on a strength training routine, because ultimately, if you want to strengthen your grips, just start lifting weights, first of all. Any kind of strength training, resistance bands, dumbbells, barbell, or anything like that is going to work your grips. Now, one of my professors, Ethan Day, was big on kettlebells, and I wasn't familiar with them at the time, and he was like so obsessed with them, explaining how beneficial they were from a jiu-jitsu standpoint. Not just grips, but as far as hip strength, because when you learn to swing the bells and all the ways that bells are used, it really helps with grappling. So he kind of introduced us to kettlebells, and I went way into it to where I got certified in kettlebells. I train my clients with kettlebells. As you can see, I have like a full arsenal of kettlebells, because kettlebells are so important for just functional fitness in general, but they're so beneficial for any type of grappler. So consider kettlebell training, and again, gripping that handle and doing all the different movements. I'm telling you, that is of huge benefit to anyone who does grappling or jiu-jitsu or anything of the sort. Now, the last thing that I've adopted recently and has really taken it to the next level is some specific forearm movements that I think they strengthen my forearm and my grip. What was happening was, through strength training and whatnot, I was experiencing a lot of wrist pain. And I had to start wearing wrist straps when I lifted weights. And then it transferred into when I was grappling. I couldn't quite get the grips that I used to be able to hold on to. So I just got, craftier in the way that I grappled, but I was missing strength in that area. So I came across a video, and I don't remember whose video it was, so I can't give a shout out, and I apologize for that, but it was a bodybuilder guy of some sort, and he just had a video that was labeled "How to Strengthen Your Forearms." So what he was using was a broomstick. So you're free to use a broomstick, but I do a lot of functional training, and that's another way that I work my grips, is using these. This is a gata or a warrior mace. I got these from Onnit. I have a whole set of these because I use this stuff for functional training. And again, because of the weighted end and then the weighted steel handles here, it's just a great tool for working your grips and just working your strength training in general. But specifically, the training that I do to work my grips, again, you could just use a broomstick. Like I said, the first video I saw this on, that's what he was using. So you grip here, okay? I like to have the weight on the back end. If you have a broomstick, you want the broomstick, the length of it, to be in front of you, okay? And you're going to go 90 degrees here, and you just dip forward like this. okay? So really working your forearm here. I do 5 to 8 reps this way, okay? Then this way. Keeping my elbow close to my body. Again, 5 to 8 reps. Then that way. So in front of your body, inside your body, and then outside of your body, right? Again, 5 to 8 reps. Controlling it all along. Now, this is of great benefit if you have a warrior mace because, again, the weighted end and the bar itself is weighted. So a broomstick, because of the length of it, would work, but you probably would do more reps. This is just, I'm very fortunate to have this, and if you have one, or if you can get one, it'd be excellent for this type of a workout for your arms, excuse me. The last reps are here. My hand is here by my side. The weighted end is on the back of my hand. If you had a broomstick, you would turn the broomstick the other way. But because the weight is on this side, I don't have to do that. And all you do is point up. Now that works for me because, again, this has a weight on the end. If I had a broomstick, I'd have to turn the broomstick around and go like this and pull the broomstick up close to my arm. Okay, so again, forward, inside, outside, and then back, all right? I do that quite a bit. I actually do it at least 3 times a week. A lot of times when I'm going to do a lift session, I actually do that to warm up before my lift sessions. And I could feel the strength in my forearm and my grips. So that's just something I've adopted on top of all the other things I do to keep my grip strong for my grappling. Okay, guys, I hope that was helpful. I hope it really helps you as far as increasing your grip strength for your jiu-jitsu. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. You know what else? Let me know if you're doing something different to increase your grip strength when it comes to your grappling. I'd be interested to try some new stuff as well. All right? So as always, guys, keep fighting for fit, no excuses, and we will see you in the next video.